This is my audience.
Hi.
Okay. The number of Americans who are considered obese has increased dramatically over the years. Now, 1/4 of the U.S. adults are obese, which is shown in this visual. According to the Journal of Health Affairs, experts point out that the many factors that are behind the epidemic, such as declining physical education and recessing in schools, decreasing portion sizes at the home and in restaurants, and the increase of calorie intake. Hunger is the feeling that results from individuals' lack of food. Malnutrition is the failure to meet the total physiological nutrient requirements. Starvation is the state of progressive undernutrition. These are all definitions by the Select Committee of Nutrition and Human Needs, which are all issues that not only people who are overweight, but all people suffer from because they are participating in drastic measures to lose weight or to have a particular image. People need to be informed of the right ways and the wrong ways of losing weight. A fad is defined as an intense and widely shared enthusiasm for something, especially one that is short-lived and without basis of the object's qualities, also known as a craze. Most food fads develop from misconceptions about nutrition, from alterations of scientific facts such as diets like Slim Fast, Hydroxy-Cut, Nutrisystem, and the Atkins diet. People do these diets in order to lose weight quickly. The Hollywood 18-day diet was one of the first popular diet fads said to guarantee the loss of 1 pound per day. Since then, Americans continue to go on their diets, and Representative John A. Blanket estimated that $100 million was spent annually on weight-reducing products. However, they started questioning the effectiveness of these diets. John P. Fourier, director of the Nutrition Research Clinic at Baylor College of Medicine, his research indicates that anxiety, depression, and stress are all associated with the up and down weight loss and gain that comes with repeated dieting. An eating disorder is defined as a deliberate self-starvation. There are about 8 million Americans who suffer from eating disorders, according to the National Association of Anorexia Nervosa and Associated Disorders, or ANAD, which you can see from this visual. An estimated 3 to 6% of these serious cases lead to death. Anorexia causes people to obsess about their weight and what they're eating, causing them to use self-starvation as a form of dieting. People who are anorexic are usually easy to recognize due to their emaciated bodies, making them look seriously ill, which, because they are. Bulimia, on the other hand, is a disorder by the distinctive abnormal binge and purge eating patterns. People who are bulimic tend to binge in secret, consuming large quantities of high-calorie foods that are easily digested, then followed by using laxatives or vomiting. Unlike anorexia, bulimia isn't as easily detected because their weight loss stages have been arranged, fluctuating about 10 to 15% below the person's ideal body weight, whereas anorexia may fall 25%. It is important that people are educated of the right ways to live a healthy lifestyle. There has been many changes to the ways that we educate the community, one being the food guide pyramid. The food guide pyramid was the first model to show what eating healthy should look like. However, it was recently switched to the new and improved MyPlate, which you can see from this visual the differences. It was introduced by the First Lady Michelle Obama, who started the Let's Move campaign. The message of these two models is similar. Eat a variety of foods and eat less of some foods and more of others. The difference between the food plate the food pyramid and the MyPlate is that the pyramid has 6 strips that represent the 5 food groups, including oils, whereas the plate has only 4 sections: vegetables, fruits, grains, and proteins, plus the side of dairy. The plate was not only made to encourage eating smaller portions, but also to show how to balance your food groups. Exercise is also very important in the picture to a healthier lifestyle. It has been said that there's an 80-20 rule, meaning that 80% of being healthy comes from your diet and 20% comes from being physically active. On average, women are supposed to eat about 1,800 calories per day, and men are supposed to eat 2,500. While eating within their calorie intake, the Department of Health and Human Services states that adults should engage about 2.5 hours of moderate intense exercise per week, and children and adolescents should engage in about an hour of physical active daily. The human body burns food as fuel, much like an automobile burns gas. It is important that people who are educated about proper eating and exercise habits in order to live a healthier lifestyle. Being skinny does not mean that you are healthy. Receiving proper nutrients and physical activity daily can help people appropriately maintain and lose their desired weight. The body needs all of the nutrients provided from foods to function, and it needs physical activity to build its strength. Without the proper healthy diet, the body becomes weak and causes people to become tired and lazy at times. Eating healthy and working out on a regular basis has many more benefits in the long run than just being in shape. Being consistent with an all-around well-balanced diet, like the My Plate plan, and being physically active regularly is the best and simplest way to live a healthy lifestyle that many strive for without having to harm your body. Thank you.